everybody. It is a beautiful Thursday and I am coming to you live as a sweaty mess. I just did, you guessed it, Fuse House. I did an 11 a.m. Pilates class. It was great. I'm really enjoying it. It's clear I clearly am addicted, but I think it's for the best. It's like a good addiction. I guess this is what fitness influencers mean when they say I'm addicted to working out. I'm not addicted to working out. I wouldn't go that far. But I used to hate working out and I love this. But I get bored easily, so I mean, all this to say, I'm enjoying the workout. I am on my way to get a matcha at Blake Street and it is really beautiful out. Look at the beautiful, the flowers are blooming. And I have a long day today. We have a job interview, we have a class, and that's it. Bitch, what the fuck? Yeah. I said, no, It's a little later, and I am about to do a job interview. I'm feeling very nervous because it's for a company that I really love. I'd be so excited if I got this job. But, you know, we're gonna let the universe do what it does. Universe, do what you do. So I am gonna log on to this now, I guess. I don't know, like my thoughts are like zero. My thoughts are like mush right now because before an interview, I create a prep document, and on the prep document, I literally lay out everything I wanna touch on in the interview. And I also have a research document, and I do a bunch of recon on the company and the people who work there and who I would be working for and kind of like all of that stuff. And it's just a lot of information to hold in your head. This interview was scheduled yesterday and I didn't have a lot of time to prep. So I kind of like quickly like figured it all out. Normally I have like a week to prepare for something. I'm gonna log on because oh my God, it's in 3 minutes. Okay, I'm gonna center myself and do this job interview and I'll check in after. Remember how I said it was really beautiful out? Clearly, the spring weather in New York is springing. It's doing what it always does and changing on a dime. It was beautiful this morning. It was literally like stunning and beautiful, and now it's disgusting, disgusting rain. And it's cold too. Ooh. This is what New York weather is like in the spring. So if you ever consider moving here, know that this is what it's like between the months of the months of March and April. It's pretty, we have fake spring for a couple of days where it's effing beautiful and then it turns into this disgustingness. So I'm out of the car. It's disgusting. But I'm walking by, you can't see that, it's 54 below, which I'm producing a show at that is starting, or premiering, I should say, on April 29th, and I'm hoping to make it a series. I'll talk more about it later in the vlog, but I was just passing 54, so I thought that was a fun, silly little tidbit of information. Let's do it. This is Issa. We're in class. We're in class. Hello. How are you? How are you, camera? Are you doing well? Anyway, we're about to do class with actors therapy. It is. I'm excited because I haven't heard any of Issa's songs.
That's so true because I missed the last 2 weeks.
So I'm feeling very thrilled. Well, good morning. I didn't vlog with my camera yesterday because the battery got exhausted. I'm doing so great. But I did vlog on my camera of me and Robin going to this super cute candle shop in Red Hook, Brooklyn, which I've never been to. It was so much fun. So I'm gonna insert some footage and some voiceover right here of our trip there. It is I, editing Kate. So here I am outside of the studio of Apoteki. I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but cool name. This is me outside of the studio telling you that I'm 20 minutes late to class. Oh, I'm excited to see Robin. Love that for me. Walked inside. It's a really beautiful, light and airy space. Right when you walk in, it's this store with all of their classic candles, and behind it is where they make all of the classic candles and like aromatherapy diffusers, etc. This is the candle making station. It's so beautiful. It was kind of gloomy outside, but the interior made me feel better about that. And then I walked over to the scents area. I think they called it the scents station, and they're basically all divided by class. There was like citrus and woodsy, and they taught you which ones to layer with which, but that color wheel up at the top, as well as a scent list as to what they all had like notes of. And basically what you did is you just smelled all of them and decided which ones you liked, and then smelled them together to decide if that was going to be the candle you wanted to make. So those are the 3 I chose. Oh, and there they are again. And then basically what you do is you squirt them into that little like beaker thing and swirl it around and smell it until you like it, and then pour it all the way up to the top so that it can measure out correctly. here we are. We picked our vessels. I picked this really cute like rainbow iridescent situation. I felt it was perfect for spring. Oh, and there's my candle. It's all done. It was so much fun. I've never been to Red Hook, and honestly, it was the best time. We had the best little like dinner while we waited for our candles to set, and on our way there, we found Coffee Street, spelled exactly like my last name is spelled. Clearly, I'm really excited. I'm running like a penguin, I guess, and I had to get a video of it. Here I am being cute, loves it for me. And I think I thought she was taking a picture here, and she was in fact taking a video. So love her for capturing this content, but here I am asking her to take a picture of me. So yeah. Now that you saw that, I am on my way to get coffee. It's literally the afternoon. I slept 11 hours and 1 minute last night, and my Aura ring was very happy with me. But I felt very tired when I woke up this morning. So if anybody has any advice on how to not feel tired after sleeping for literally 11 hours, drop them, because I'm not sure what's wrong with me. Anyway, I'm on my way to go get coffee, as I've said, and it is absolutely disgusting out in New York right now. But as they say, April showers bring May flowers. So I suppose this is what has to be done to get to the nice part of spring. And yeah, I'm doing that right now. I'm probably not going to show me picking up the coffee because it's literally raining and disgusting, and I am carrying an umbrella and a camera and all the drinks. It's a recipe for disaster. So, and I famously can't even text and walk at the same time. So walking and talking and vlogging and holding things, it's just not gonna go well. So I'll see you in a few. Hello everyone. Sorry if you're hearing shrieks in the background. It's because Max is playing something called what's it called, honey?
Road to the Show.
Road to the Show.
Or MLB the Show.
MLB the Show. And it's a really gross day out there. And we are about to go get dinner and go to Buena Vista Social Club, which is a new show on the Broadway. And I'm really excited to go see it because everybody has been talking about it and that it's really good. So we're seeing that tonight, and that's gonna be really fun. Unfortunately, little Marzipan will not be joining, much to her dismay. And that's what our evening's gonna look like. So I'll take you with me and I'll show you my fit for dinner, I guess, is what I will do. He's really in the zone right now. Okay, so we're going with a simple look. We have this sweater, no way. This is from Anthro. I worked there for a long time, and this sweater came in, and I remember being like, needs to be mine. I have on some Ref jeans. They're my favorite. They're the Carries. They just fit so well. And then under this, I have a Reformation, like basic top. And then my sunglasses. That's the fit. And then I'm probably gonna wear, I think I'm wearing I'm wearing sneakers. My like black sneakers. Oh my God, don't look at my feet. But I thought about wearing flats, but since it's so disgusting outside, I don't know if I want my feet exposed. So that's the tea. I'm gonna go find some lip gloss because I'm looking a little pale and in the lip area. Put on some perfume, and then we're gonna get on the subway and head downtown. Let's go. We finished dinner.
We finished.
And I'm wearing sunglasses, and it is objectively 7 p.m.?
Yeah, it's not bright out, it's cloudy. It's been cloudy all day. I don't know why the stink's wearing sunglasses.
What'd you call me?
The little stink.
Something to know about Max and I is that we have a nickname for each other, and it's called Stink. And it was born because of my dog, Marnie, who you've met. She's perfect. And whenever she's being a bit diabolical, Max started calling her the Stink. Right, honey?
Because my mother used to, whenever I would misbehave, my mother used to call me a stinker. Like, you're being a stinker. You little stinker. So I started calling Marnie Stink. Like, come here, Stink.
Because she was being a stinker.
She's a stink.
And now that's the nickname we use for each other. And we're heading to the theater to go see Buena Vista Social Club. Marnie has something to say. Okay. It's a full family affair because we saw, well, Marnie didn't see it.
The Buena Vista Social Club.
Yay!
At the Gerald Schoenfeld Theater.
We just thought we'd close out this vlog talking about the show. We haven't seen everything in the season yet, so we're not gonna like review everything we've seen. We've seen most of it. I think we have like 3 shows left that are eligible for the best musical.
You do. I mean,
I have 3 shows left. Max has not seen a couple, but I've seen everything except for 3 shows, which I'm planning on seeing before Tony voting closes. And this one I was really excited about, and I didn't really know much going into it. I don't know very much about the Buena Vista Social Club, generally speaking. Did you know a lot going in?
I just grew up listening to a lot of the music. Like, my dad would play a lot of the music all the time. And I remember my dad telling me stories about seeing the Buena Vista Social Club in the 90s.
It was just like a really special experience, honestly. I think the best way to describe it is special. Like, it's a really special show. It was so beautiful to be surrounded by so many people that clearly listened and grew up with the music. Obviously, Max had like grown up with it, but like there was a woman next to me that so clearly was from Cuba.
Yeah, totally.
And was like singing along and was crying and like cheering. It was just so like fun. And then we had people behind us that were like, singing and clapping. It was just like a beautiful celebration of Cuban music and Cuban culture.
There were a bunch of Cubanos there, and they were singing. And
they were dancing.
Like, a song would start, and like...
They'd be like, oh!
You would just hear that.
They'd be like, I don't know.
It was awesome.
It was so great, and the music is so beautiful. The musicians are like incredible. They're set's insane. Beautiful.
The set was gorgeous.
Feels like I've never been to Cuba. I was
oh my god, the set literally was gorgeous.
Looks like what pictures I've seen of Cuba. Like it was beautiful, and the acting was beautiful, and we had the understudy on for Omara, who is Sofia Ramos, and she was great. She's really, really, really good.
Very grounded, yeah.
Very grounded, had a beautiful voice, and everybody else, there was one other person I think in, but I forget who, but she was the one that was like, and we didn't have the original cast. They haven't opened yet. They open soon. I don't know when. It was such a beautiful celebration of music. It's a jukebox musical that I feel, this is the kind of jukebox musical that I feel is acceptable now. Like, that actually celebrates something cultural and interesting and cool. Like, I think that all of the jukebox musicals that are coming out these days, I'm just kind of tired of them. And this jukebox musical I like loved. I mean, obviously it's different for me. I didn't grow up with the music, but I think that this is the kind of jukebox musical. The book was so great.
The book was awesome.
The book was great. The music was great. Like, it was clear that everybody in that cast was either Cuban or had done their research about Cuban music and about Cuban culture. We were talking a lot about, we're not really sure how much of the cast is actually authentically Cuban. It doesn't say, but like a lot of them, some of them like said it in their bios. I think.
Yeah, there were a bunch of like proud Cubano, like whatever in the bio.
Totally.
But it was awesome, and you know, it was one of those shows where there was a little bit of like one character kind of narrated through, which a lot of people don't like. Mm-hmm. Sometimes people don't like that.
But I loved it.
I don't really have a problem with it, but it wasn't like they were force feeding you the information. Mm-hmm. It was like just enough to like let you know what was happening.
Yeah.
Like politically, culturally, in that period, that I think like the average Broadway audience like
wouldn't know.
And
it's one of the first true like bilingual musicals, like truly.
All the songs were in Spanish.
The songs are in Spanish, and all the dialogue is in English. And I don't speak Spanish. Max does, and Max probably understood pretty much all of it.
Yeah, I mean, it was just like.
But I still got just as much out of it. I feel like maybe different, but like I still understood what was happening. But I was really impressed.
You didn't need to understand the lyrics of the song because the way it was directed and set up, you understood what the songs were about.
Exactly. And we said this on the way home, on our walk home. I was like, I think that I hate that this has to be the way now, but they made that story about something that's maybe not like universally relatable to every culture, every person that walks into a Broadway theater, especially in New York. They made it commercial. Like, they really did. It was not ostracizing. It was not not like, it was very welcoming and like, it didn't over explain, but it didn't leave you in the dark. You knew it was happening, you understood. And I think that's to credit the book writing, and I think that's to credit everybody that worked on that team and the dramaturgy of it all and the actors. Like it was just a really beautiful piece of work, and I was really impressed with it, and I would go back. Like I really had the best time.
I had a really good time.
Max cried.
I was moved to tears, which
cry.
doesn't happen a lot when I go see Broadway shows.
Yeah.
But I was
He was
for me,
sniffling.
like, what hit home was, like, they did this awesome juxtaposition with the characters. They had, like, the younger versions of them.
That's
and
like throughout the whole
they,
play.
they intertwined their younger, like, versions of themselves
With their older versions.
the older versions, and, like, there were different actors playing
Each.
the older one and the younger one. It was just beautiful, and it made me think a lot about, like, being young now and just, like, living in the moment now, because, like, you know, pretty soon in the blink of an eye, like, we're gonna be older and not gonna be able to do things, and people are going to pass away, and like, life is gonna life.
Yeah.
So
that's a very
you
specific
might
Easter
as-
egg that Max just said, like, you're gonna get older and you're not gonna be able to do the things that you love to do. and you
yeah,
can't do.
like, I mean,
And
that's
it's such a heart-wrenching storyline in that show. It's just beautiful, and we just want to say everything about it was so beautifully done. And it is one of our favorites. One of my favorites of the season. I think it is your favorite.
It's definitely my favorite new musical of the season.
It was incredible and perfect. And if you are looking for a fun night out and you want to just see some new work,
Oh yeah, that's the move right
go
there.
see Buena Vista Social Club. It was
You'll have a
so much
blast.
fun. You'll have so much fun. Take your friends, take your family. It's a family friendly show, I feel like. Well, not for like kids. I don't think it's a kid friendly show. I think they get bored.
I mean, like, if you're
Maybe.
a kid, you'll enjoy the music.
Yeah,
like,
you'll enjoy the music, but you won't.
I mean, are kids
understand.
really understanding plots of musicals? Like,
No. Anyway, go
Unless
see
it's
it on
Disney.
your next evening out. It was so much fun. Support live theater. We love supporting live theater. We also love supporting new musical theater, and this is new music theater. So go support it. And that's it. Thank you guys for joining me on my second vlog. We didn't do as much this time, but that's okay. I think I was overly ambitious in my first one. Okay, anyways, hope you're having a great rest of your week, and Marnie says bye. Say bye. Bye. Turn off the camera. Turn off the camera.